Oh, did you guys see that fucking guy school those two people on he schooled me too, by the way. Am I saying schooled? I'm too fucking old to say that. Made some great points that the people on CNN could not refute when he was talking about people who are just blaming the Muslim religion for terrorism. Like everybody there, everyone who's a Muslim wants to fucking mutilate women and do all this fucking shit. This guy was destroying these two people on CNN. And what blew my mind is, in a lot of ways, the people on CNN, when it came to the Muslim religion, were just as uninformed as I am. In a lot of ways. Like, when they were talking about those mutilating women and shit. Hey, the guy's just going like, yeah, that happens in this country, in this, like Sudan. He named like 2 African countries. And they're like, yeah, those are Muslim countries. He goes, no, they're not. They're Christian countries. And he really just broke it down where it's not the religion. It's depending on what country. They were trashing like Turkey or something, like kind of lump them in. And he goes, no, they don't do that in Turkey. They don't mutilate women. In Turkey, there's women rights, and they've elected more women to positions of political power. Intelligent, informed, logical, like thought, as opposed to these morons that think that they're tough, who go, we got to fucking wipe them all out. We got to fucking kill everybody. Fucking, if you fucking into that religion, you just fucking kill, like that dumb shit. That what kills me is that CNN is starting to come around to and just be like, yeah, this is like a violent religion and all that. Look at what kills me, what fucking kills me, especially with Christians, is the lack of honesty with your own fucking religion. Are you really going to fucking sit there? Because if you're going to indict these people because of their religion, then I could go with you as far as if you say all religion. Eventually, you're going to have some wingnuts that it's going to cause them to do some fucking horrific shit. You know what I mean? You can't, as a fucking Christian, especially a Catholic. I'll just speak for my religion here. This fucking rap sheet. Whenever you watch like an NYPD Blue or one of those do shows, and there's always that guy, he's got a rap sheet a mile long. Armed robbery, fucking assault and battery, twisting parking meters off and spending the change down in an arcade. This kid spent more days in jail than he has out. That's my religion. That's my fucking religion. We had the Inquisition. We had the Crusades. We were in bed with the Nazis. Do you know Jewish people, when they were trying to track where the fuck their property went to, and they ended up at the Vatican? And we were like, oh, yeah. Oh, is that yours? Oh, sorry. We were, we didn't know who was going to win. So, we kind of had to, fucking get in bed with both people. And sorry about that. Pedophilia. Torture. I mean, just horrible shit. Torture, genocide, you name it. You name it. Go right down the whole fucking commandments. They've broken every fucking one of them. And see, that right there is the kind of thing that makes me question the validity of an afterlife and being judged. Okay? Because that's what they're peddling. But their actions, they're not worried about judgment on any fucking level. So it makes me think that, well, maybe we just go into the ground and we decompose and we give life to something else. You know what I mean? But they created this mommy and daddy thing, You're either going to get an ice cream or get a spanking to keep everybody in fucking line. And then maybe they know it's bullshit. Like maybe when you get high enough in the church, they just go, all right, they close the door. And they're sitting there in their stupid get-ups, right? And the guy just goes, look, here's something you need to know. You can't tell anybody or we'll deny it and we'll kill everybody that you know and that you're related to. All right? Here's the real deal. He looks left, he looks right. He looks back at him, he shrugs his shoulders, and he just goes, we made it all up. Yeah, we just made it up. Not being good or bad, being good or bad, makes sense. It's the moral compass you born with, but the whole afterlife is. And we have no proof. We have no idea. Yeah, Jesus, yeah, I mean, he lived, but, you know, we kind of, you know, we hyped it up a little. We kind of oversold it, you know. Maybe he didn't walk on water. Maybe he waded into it a little bit and was the first guy to do the butterfly stroke or the backstroke, maybe. And which back then, no one ever done that. Nobody thought to be on their back when they swam, so that was equivalent to walking on water. And they didn't have leprosy. They just had a rash. It just sort of cleared up naturally anyways. But they did talk to him, you know, so whatever. But, you know, that's also why I don't watch the news. That's why I love Facebook. I'm an old white guy. I love Facebook. I love going on it and just clicking on the fucking videos. And I'll try to get a link. I just don't know how to copy and paste that shit. But that guy just totally fucking just making sense and not demonizing everybody over there. Whenever they start talking like that, I swear to God, that's just like, it's unbelievably ignorant. And all that is, that's just big business talking. You know, they're all evil. They're getting the machine going. They're all evil. We got to fucking do all this shit and spend all this fucking money. And then we'll make a ton of money. And when the tab comes along, we're giving it to you guys. Yeah. Go fuck yourselves.